Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Sage, and I'm going to be talking about Soul Reaper powers in the Bleach anime and manga today. This is a series I call Bleach Explained, so you can watch my other Bleach videos. Weapons and abilities of a Soul Reaper. Right. I'm planning on making a Zanpakuto Explained video, so I'm skimming over the surface as far as Zanpakuto powers go. The primary weapon of a Shinigami is the iconic sword referred to as a Zanpakuto. A blank Zanpakuto is given to all that enter the Spiritual Arts Academy. This blank blade is called a Tsuchi. Eventually, the blank sword will evolve into a Zanpakuto that the Soul Reaper weaves it into by sleeping and training with it every waking moment. There are two notably known people who had not received an Tsuchi. Both are amazing characters. My number one favorite character of the Bleach series, Kenpachi. And my second favorite, the main protagonist, Ichigo. Shinigami have bodies of Reishi. For those of you who don't know what Reishi is, Reishi translates to spirit particles. All of the buildings in Soul Society, even hollows and souls within the Soul Society, are made of Reishi. Hakomundo has pretty much a get the f*** out concentration of Reishi. This in turn makes it so that hollows don't need to eat souls to live in Hakomundo like they do in the world of the living. There are 4 phases a Shinigami can put their Zanpakuto into, and that's its regular sealed state, which is just a normal blade. A shikai is the first release state of a Zanpakuto. All lieutenants can release shikai. Zanpakuto can be upgraded again. This third state is called a bonkai. Usually only squad captains are able to perform this. It's a very rare feat to accomplish, but it is said to multiply the level you can fight by more than 5-fold, which explains why 12 of the 13 Shinigami captains all can perform bonkai. I said 4 phases, although there are really just 3. The 4th is fully merging with your Zanpakuto. I don't know how many people can actually do this. If you look at your average bonkai, for example, only really captain or lieutenant level death gods can reach bonkai. Ichigo called this total merging state as his final Gatsutencho. Zanpakutos are incarnated manifestations with a name and a personality. You can fuse with it, and the closer you are as a whole, the more your spiritual pressure intensifies. Zanpakuto can take on an avatar form. When outside of the Hoshinigami, the Zanpakuto and Soul Reaper both keep their Zanpakuto abilities. There are different types of Zanpakuto. The 3 main types we've come across are elementals, like ice and fire, but also common are Kido type and melee type Zanpakuto. The abilities of hollows and Shinigamis come from Reiryoku. Reiryoku is used from everything. Flash Step, Hadu, Bakudo, Zanpakutos, just everything. The translation of Reiryoku is spiritual power. Ryatsu is energy given off, which is different than Ryaku. While Reiryoku is spiritual power, Ryatsu, if you watch the English dubbed, then you know it by the term spiritual pressure. Large amounts of concentrated Ryatsu will cause lesser power souls to weaken. When one soul totally out-tiers another, they won't feel any Reiryoku at all, and will vaporize the soul when he or she steps too close. Any Soul Reaper with a high Reiryoku, if controlled, can mask their presence by preventing emission of spiritual pressure. This was a problem for the number 1 Espada, Coyote Stark. Unlike all the other Espada, Aizen didn't turn Coyote Spark into an Arrancar. The origin story for Stark is what makes him my favorite hollow. After becoming a Vasta Lorde in Hakomundo, he had a spiritual pressure higher than a captain level death god. Without hiding the spiritual pressure, which he couldn't do, would just rip apart anyone who came in contact with him. This caused Stark to suffer alone in Hakomundo for who knows how long. Longing to be weak like the other hollows, enough to have friends, he split his own soul into 2. This act of soul splitting hadn't made him weaker, but instead made him an Arrancar. But his actions weren't totally in vain. The split created Coyote and Lilynette Gingerbuck, 2 souls that have little memory of the person they once were. Then, these two spent another unknown amount of time alone, still too strong to make any friends in Mundo. And that was their origin story up until Aizen found them. Some Shinigami have a knack for various Kido. Here are some different forms of Kido. Bakudo is ceilings, and Hado is spells. Kido heals injuries. It's funny because Ichigo was able to do all the things he did without being good at any of these. Renji was maybe a little bit better, but I mean... Shut up! And then you have Hachigen over here, former lieutenant of the Hado Corps, cutting off his own arm to take the king of Mundo by using only Bakudo, which was amazing, by the way. I loved that episode. Kado is what 4th Division is known for. I'll leave a list of topics in the description. Feel free to comment what you want to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you've made it this far in the video. I'm 6PassH. This channel is my ninja guide. Peace out.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.